came to Reykjanes. It is the last town before you get to the turnoff to the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. I came here to buy some food, but don't expect to get much because the shop is very small and doesn't have much to offer. So this is the filling station. There's another one. They're building on the road, but it's not finished yet. But you can see how it is. This is your last chance to fill up if you're going to the Central Kalahari. And if you need something there other than water and food, is fuel. It is a very large reserve and you will need to fill up everything you can. Tank, auxiliary tank, jerry cans, whatever you can. It's time to turn to Central Kalahari Game Reserve. This is a road that goes from Reykjanes to the Central Kalahari Game Reserve gate. It is 45 kilometers of sandy road. Some parts are a bit deep sand, not too much. And the rest is not difficult. It is not a difficult road, but some parts are gray or dark gray, which means that the soil keeps some moisture, what makes me believe that during the rainy season this road may hide some surprises. Now that I'm getting closer to the gate, so it's probably like 6 kilometers from here, the landscape is not the Kalahari that I remember. That's semi-desert with no bushes and no trees, flat land. This is Matsuri Gate, the access to Central Kalahari Game Reserve in its northeastern side. There is this road that goes to the left. This is a cut line that follows all the boundary of the Central Kalahari Game Reserve, and it'll take you to the south. Here we go, Central Kalahari Game Reserve, Matsuri Gate. Everything is set, let's go. I asked at the gate if it was possible to visit one of those Bushmen communities inside the reserve, and they said that it was not possible, that they live in a place which is not accessible. And then I said, well, I can try to find them. You need a special permit. And I said, okay, I want to request it. Well, the person who must authorize is not here, and I said we could give him a call. Well, we cannot reach him. After all, I think they don't want you to visit the Bushmen here. Probably they don't want you to see how they live. Upon entering Matsuri Gate, the landscape quickly transitions from sparse bushland to the vast open savanna characteristic of the Kalahari Desert. As you travel deeper into the reserve, the sandy tracks wind through thorny acacia trees and patches of resilient desert vegetation. The road is rugged, with stretches of deep sand that test both your vehicle and your driving skills. So this is a turnoff to Deception Valley, and as you can see, all those spans. And here is the beginning of the world famous Deception Valley. Deception Valley itself is a stunning, expansive pan formed from an ancient riverbed. Despite its name, the valley bursts with life after the rains as grasses sprout and attract herds of grazing animals, followed by their predators. The horizon seems endless, with the golden savanna blending into the blue sky, interrupted only by scattered camelthorn trees. The valley's beauty lies in its contrasts, a seemingly barren landscape that transforms into a vibrant haven, especially during the rainy season. This road going south in Deception Valley during the dry season is just uncomfortable, and you have to watch out with the holes.
That is a very young leopard. He's as curious as me. That was a beautiful leopard. 20 minutes next to him, and it was really close, about probably like a meter from the car. But yeah, I really enjoyed 20 good minutes of that leopard, and yeah, really happy. These are Leitahau Valley pans. They follow dry riverbed, the Leitahau River, and the Leitahau Valley. It is southwest of the Deception Valley, and this is the road that takes you to the western side of the park. Vipers Pan, Pokoje, Sampan, all that area. This Boha site, it's a place for mobile camp safaris. So it's not a permanent place. There's nothing in there. They have to carry everything, and they do that in several places here in Botswana. These are the first wildebeest that I have seen here in Central Kalahari. They used to be hundreds of thousands of them here, but the vet fans killed them on their way to their migration routes.
Vast, remote and untouched, the Leitahau Valley is deep in the heart of the Central Kalahari Game Reserve. It is a place where the wild still rhymes, and the journey is just as thrilling as the destination.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, look at that, the wild dogs and the Leitahau waterhole. Yeah, stay there, guys. There's a group there. Looks like 3 or more. And then here, 1, 2, at least 4. So there must be at least 8. What a great sighting. Awesome, I love the dogs. These guys are very relaxed because it's so hot today. Right now it's like 42 degrees. But I was crossing a valley before and it was 46 degrees. This is one of my favorite sightings. The wild dogs, right here. Less than 8 meters from the car. And they're resting because it's very hot today. Seeing wild dogs is always special because there are so few of them and they're so endangered. And even more here, Central Kalahari, well, it's not a place where you see animals all the time. So if you see animals here, it's always good, but wild dogs, that's awesome. I didn't expect to see them here. Yeah, what a nice surprise. They know where the fresh pumped water comes from. It comes from here, and there's a pump not far from the waterhole. And that's the fresh water. They know it because the water in the waterhole, well, it stinks a little. It's stagnant water, and, well, probably the taste is not really good. They're so social that they love to lean on another dog, even on such a hot day as today. It is 4:15. It seems like some of them are already fully awake, but it's still too hot. I don't blame them. They're probably gonna rest until sunset, and then they will be ready to hunt. They are 11.
I spent the rest of the afternoon with them, watching the dogs socialize, relax, cool off in the water, and rest, because the day was so hot they didn't do anything. Some of them decided to start moving, walk around, and they looked at me as if saying goodbye. They knew they were ready to hunt, and I couldn't follow them. Overlanding here isn't just about the drive, it's about the adventure. Endless horizons, soft Kalahari sands, and the solitude that's hard to find anywhere else in the world.
Lots of ground squirrels here. Very long day today. I left my van this morning and it's almost 5:30 here, and I haven't got to the campsite in Central Kalahari. My campsite is about 3, and I must be like 10 kilometers away.
I leave the Leitahau Valley and I drive towards Bogoje, through classic Kalahari landscapes, open plains, and the most absolute solitude. The driving is very slow, the ruts are deep, the road is not good, and thorn bushes scratch my vehicle.
driving after dark in parks, and this is not an exception. So I'm glad I made it on time.
Well, this is camp. Pomorze camp number 3 or town number 3. As you can see, there's nothing here. It's just a place to make a fire and nothing else. That thing over there, it is the toilet. But everything is so close to the bush that being so isolated here, because I didn't see anyone during the last hour, I don't know where the closest campsite is, but I would like to have some more room between me and the bush, but it's right there. It's like 7 meters from the car, and I'm cooking here, and I don't know, I'm gonna cook, I'm gonna have dinner right away.